Hello, beautiful souls. It's Rose with Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your March 2023 Psychic Tarot card reading for the sign of Libra. So Libra, we have a full moon in the sign of Virgo happening on March 7th. So whenever you're watching this video, the messages will apply to you at that time. Whether you're watching it before the full moon or after, the messages will still apply as time is fluid. So this full moon is happening in your 12th house of spiritual practices, the subconscious, the hidden, and psychic abilities. So let's dive into your reading. So the recent past regarding your current energy is the Six of Wands in the upright position, or Six of Rods in this Aquarian tarot deck. So with the Six of Wands here, I see recently, with past few days, past few weeks, mostly past few days, there was a victory of some kind. You were triumphant over something that you have a lot of passion about. Could have to do with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your life, or maybe you have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart that's strong. Maybe it's in your rising sign, and you are, feeling good about what you have accomplished, and you're being recognized and you're being praised for your hard work. So being that this reading is about your 12th house, how it's being illuminated with this full moon in Virgo, I feel like this could be like an accomplishment. Like maybe you got certified as being a psychic tarot card reader. Maybe you got certified in angelic mediumship. Maybe you got certified in something to do with occult practices, and you're diving deep into that, and you're being noticed and praised for what you have accomplished. So that's wonderful. And I could see definitely with the current energy, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like right now, since you've been diligently working on something that's very passionate to you, Libra, like I said, it's probably something to do with the occult in a positive way. I feel like you have healed yourself through something traumatic that had happened, that had taken place probably around, I want to say, late October to early November. Around that time, something might have happened between you and a water sign. I'm getting strongly that possibly it was a Scorpio, or maybe you have a strong Scorpio placement in your sun or moon. Okay, so that could be what's happening to you, but you're healing through victory of some sort. Okay, so maybe you were judged for having spiritual gifts, or maybe predicting something that actually happened, and people were doubting you, and then when it actually happened, no one said anything, and you were kind of like left, being like hurt, feeling hurt and ashamed for something that you didn't do wrong. All you did was say what your soul and what your higher self was telling you, and people had rejected you. But when I see this in the reverse position, I feel like if a Scorpio didn't play a role in this, then you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or it happened in Scorpio season. It will apply differently for everyone. This can be matters of the heart. I mean, a breakup can, happen in a relationship where one person is very spiritual and the other one isn't, although that shouldn't really define a relationship ever. I strongly feel that it should not define a relationship ever. Whether one person is spiritual, one is religious, one is not, it should not play a factor in that relationship. However, this did for you, and now you're healing from it, and with that you're sticking to your spiritual path. You're keeping things to yourself because you don't want to go through that again. Even though what you're feeling is right, Libra, you are correct. You do have gifts. You are in a you are evolving spiritually, right? And we have, a huge month. We have Saturn going into the sign of Pisces, right? Around the full moon. So that's pretty epic. And then towards the end of the month, around the 21st, we have Pluto going into the sign of Aquarius, which is your sister sign. So you're definitely going to be feeling this, you know, within your subconscious dreams. Maybe some of you are recalling some of your dreams, and dream recall is helping you heal. And you're embracing the 2 cups here, because 5 cups spilled. Well, actually 3 cups have spilled. There were 5 cups originally, and the person, if it was upright, they are still focused on the loss and not what they still have. So maybe, you know, this was a breakup, or maybe with a friend, if you're not partnered, you know, with a friend that harshly judged you, and you healed by living in your truth, standing in your truth with integrity, right? You've done that already. So you're healed. You're healing. The worst of it is over. Okay? So here in the future, we have a beautiful card. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards, the 4 of Rods. This can be an actual spiritual retreat. It can be a new home. It can be a new place of worship, a new state of mind. Maybe some of you are creating that beautiful spiritual altar that you've always wanted. This is the time, right? With all these changes, right? And with us going into this new earth and this new awakening, this is the time. But it will resonate differently with all of you, Libra. So depending on where you have it on your chart, and depending what your status is, if you're single or partnered, it will play out differently for all of you. So the best way to really, you know, focus on what Spirit is trying to tell you will be to book a personal reading with me, and all my information is in the About section below. I'd love to dive deep with you, especially in this 12th house and what's going on in your life right now. It's a spiritual quest, a spiritual journey, and you're finding your people. For any of you that are engaged or are partnered for a while, you are getting married, and it looks like a beautiful small wedding. For some of you that have done some spiritual work and you're being ordained, I heard some of you are going to be ordained in the future, and you will be able to marry people. That's beautiful, like a hand fasting ceremony. So that's really, really beautiful. Like I said, it will be different for all of you. So please contact me. I would love to know what this is. If it is a new home, congratulations. You definitely deserve it. So yeah, so this is very beautiful and lighthearted for the 12th house, because I know it can be a lot of deep stuff in the 12th house, so we keep hidden in the subconscious. And a lot of people, when they dive deep into spirituality, they lose people along the way. And it looks like, you know, maybe you had to say goodbye to actually somebody who was toxic to you as far as your spiritual journey and your spiritual beliefs, and you had to say goodbye to them. And that's why we have this advice from Spirit, or the message from Spirit. You have come into your own reading, although you are in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, Aries, Libra, Gemini energy, but you are in the reverse. So I have a feeling, if it's not that you had to cut out a fellow air sign, you're having to be strict in your life. And Spirit wants you to know, if this is not a fellow air sign that has cut you out of their lives, then you have to continue cutting people out of your life who no longer serve you for your greatest and highest good, because that will be very toxic for your spiritual awakening and for your path. And as we get into this month, as we get into March Madness, you're going to see, Libra, how important it is for you not to get thwarted by other people's energies, okay? Because you were very well received. Okay, so you need to continue to cut out the toxicity in your life, okay? Because what you have in the future is a beautiful new beginning. So many blessings to you, Libra. So if you've made it to the end of this video and you happen to like my content, please click the subscribe button. This way you can be updated whenever I upload new content. If you're watching for a fellow Libra, please feel free to share my content. Give me a like, send me an emoji. Let me know how this resonated with you in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And happy full moon. Many blessings.